What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode, another exciting adventure on Taking a Risk with George and the family. On today's episode, we're going on a big trip, and you guys all come with us, so let's go. Check this out, folks. I'm pretty sure these are hog marks. It looks like they've been rutting and rooting and destroying the land over here. So maybe we'll get a chance to see one while we're in this park. Check out this tree that has fallen. I came over here to get a closer look at these giant holes just to make sure it wasn't like a giant anthill. Jackson thought they might be, but check out this tree that's fallen. It looks kind of freshly fallen, but look this. Look at that. What is going on here? There's literally two new little trees growing off of that fallen tree. Nature in Florida, you wild, and I absolutely am here for it. I love it. This is too beautiful. This is the type of stuff I've been wanting to get into. But of course with the kids it's kind of difficult because I'm so nervous they're going to step in the wrong spot and they're going to get bit by a deadly snake. I'm even nervous that that might happen to me. Came really close a few years ago. I'm definitely not wearing the right gear. Can't be out here with knees exposed, expecting not to get bit by snakes or other types of dangerous bugs and whatever Florida has to hide or offer. All right, we're not entirely sure if this is an actual park you can walk around in. They got a nice machine. Everybody's camping back here. Maybe go that way.
This one?
Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this sign says over here. There has to be something to explore over here. Right, we just parked and this place is absolutely massive, and look, there's trails, which is great. And look at this sign, it says Great Florida Birding Trail. Super excited for that. If you guys don't know, I do love bird watching and I love bird calling too. Caw-caw! Seeing what we can find. But this is, I'm pretty sure, an RV park with trails attached, and we're gonna go read some signs that are way over there. There's lots of no parking signs, as you guys can see. It says no parking or will be towed right there. And I don't want to be turned into a toad, so we're gonna definitely avoid that happening. Check these beautiful kids out. They just have to write in the sand, but I just noticed something that I have to go check out. A hole in a tree, a hole in a tree. What do we see in the hole in the tree? All right, let's look up. Anything in there? You guys are gonna have to tell me because I can't see, so shout it out in the comment section, let me know.
No.
There's a sheep. All right, this is one beautiful park, and it's a beautiful day, and this is a beautiful family. But anyways, this is a beautiful park with tons of trees that I absolutely love. And look at this. All of that stuff growing on the trees that we just learned about. Jackson, do you remember what they're called?
Grandpa's beard.
Yeah, well, that's Grandpa's beard. But what about the green plants that are actually growing on the trees? No, that's the bacteria, the algae. Remember? Those are air plants. We're learning about those because they are some of the most fascinating things to me, that these seeds and stuff will actually embed themselves into the tree and take some of the nutrients from it, but they're beneficial, so they're not parasites because they work together because they actually produce extra chlorophyll for the tree. So super duper cool. And look, Jax, I see some signs. You want to go check them out?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, we'd always got to look at the park rules because you want to obey the rules so you don't get kicked out of places.
To ensure all visitors are
afforded, that's right, an equal opportunity to enjoy their visit. The following items and activities are prohibited in any DeSoto County park.
Recreational area or facility.
Very good.
Alcohol beverages. Sale to installation without a permit. Removing or damaging any natural or cultural resource.
Good job, kiddo.
Hunting, catching
Oh, can't fish here.
Vandalism.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. I wonder what that first part is. They must have scratched it off. And operating of ATVs. You know why? Because those can be loud and obnoxious. So we definitely don't want to do that. But let's check out this sign over here. This is the real sign I wanted to go check out because this is the more important sign to me. We get to see what's going on here. And you guys just scared a huge lizard away by trampling like elephants towards this sign. Good elephant. Oh, look at that. They have imaginary animals here. How cool. It's one of my favorite things.
Frog, river otter, osprey.
All right, what is this, Jackson?
The watershed and floodplain.
Yes. And as we learned recently, a watershed is an area of land that flows across as it moves towards a common body of water such as a stream, river, lake, or coast. It can also be described as a land area of which water drains or sheds to a particular surface water body such as a river. DeSoto County is located in the Peace River watershed. What's up?
We gotta find these otters.
Thank you for waiting so patiently. Look what else there is here, Jax.
River otters, green trees.
Yes, we gotta see the river otters.
Tiger swallowtail.
Yes, America, America.
Tiger swallowtail butterflies.
That is
Pickleweed.
pickleweed.
What is that? Pickleweed.
That is the
Bogey.
rose-seated spoonbill, which I'm actually really excited to see. We
What
gotta
is
keep an
that?
eye for those big old
What
birds.
is that? Alligator.
Alligators, you know what alligators are. We haven't seen any yet because they don't exist here in Florida, but I know they exist in other parts of the world. And yes, you can fish and kayak here as well, but I thought it said no fishing or catching animals. Didn't that other sign say that?
No.
What a contradiction we have here. All right, super disappointing is the honey actually ran all the way over there to that green building for a bathroom. I didn't think there was a bathroom here, and I definitely need to go, but I'm not going to go now. And it sounds like the men's bathroom was locked. I don't know why. I'm just assuming that. She was trying to get in somewhere, and she couldn't. But we're going to go check this little area out. This is actually an area where I believe they launch their kayaks from. I think you can bring your boat straight down here. And as you can see down there, there are kayakers. So this is a wonderful, giant river. This may or may not be Peace River. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check that out in a second. But look, we got some sand. Do you see any imaginary jaders?
No.
None. This looks like a perfect place for them. Is it cold right now, or are you guys warm?
I'm cold.
All right, if you're cold, they're going to be cold. All right, we got to be careful because this water is not that clear. And just because we believe the alligators to be imaginary doesn't mean they don't exist, right?
Yeah.
We just haven't been fortunate enough to see any of them. And this water is kind of murky, and they're quick. Remember, this is their territory. They're quick. So they can pop out and snatch you at any second. Oh, wow, they got a whole crew coming. Very cool. I wish we could do stuff like that. Oh, look at that, guys. I just found some cool-looking bird.
Well,
He's looking at us while I'm looking at him.
it's probably the spoonbill.
It's not. That one is, I'm going to say, some type of heron. Wow. I think it's hunting. Maybe? Maybe? I hope it's not being hunted.
Maybe they're not hunting.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just standing. Statuing. Ooh, that sounded cool. Oh, no way! Look to your left, guys. There is a rope that you can actually swim in the water and jump into the water. And there's a trail that leads right to it. So maybe there's not a huge threat of alligators here. Because, I mean, if people are swimming like that, there's probably not a huge threat. But you never know. This is not our area, so we're going to be careful. We're going to be extremely careful.
Yes.
On today's episode of Planet Risk, a group of water people pass by land people, little land people, who want to become sea people. Do you see people, kids?
Yeah.
The blue heron hunts for fish and other insects in its natural habitat, while wild monkey people swing from the trees into the water and become sea monkeys. She poops like a mermaid.
She pooped out a mermaid, is what she told us.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Boy,
Yes?
I just found something.
Let's see. Show us.
2 lizards.
Huh? 2 lizards? Did you catch them or did they run?
Like them like this high.
These lizards are not so friendly because Gavin's not here. Gavin used to take care of the lizards. But let's go check out this trail and see what we can find. What do you guys think we're going to see today?
A lot of stuff.
Yes!
Mostly animals.
That is 100% correct. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff. All you guys at home are going to see. This is how I'm going to film the entire episode. I'm just going to show you my eyes, and you guys are going to have to try and see the reflection of what I'm seeing off of my eyes. So good luck. Good luck to you all. All right, I'm just kidding about filming like that, folks. That wouldn't be enjoyable for anybody but me. And now we're going to look. I already gave them the rundown about safety and watching where you step and staying close to the middle of the trail unless you're looking for something and mom and dad are there with you, because there's more than likely going to be snakes in this area. Big ones. Big, dangerous ones. But we are on the hunt to spot a green tree frog. I would love to see one of those little guys. They're probably not going to be in the sun, guys. So we got to get closer to where the shade is and where it's a little bit damp. And keep your eyes up as well, because there's tons above you.
He just ran in there.
Oh, a little lizard? Yeah, I saw that. Those little lizards are cute. Is that the lizard call? That's not the lizard call? Okay. If it's not the lizard, that's the lizard call. Gaw. Gaw, gaw. Oh, look, that lizard's over there eating. Good. Look at all that litter he's making, you litter bug. He's eating beef jerky. No way, folks.
Where?
There's a bag of beef jerky. You know who's in the area? Yes, because we all know that they love Jack Link's beef jerky. They're in the commercials. Maybe that's like what we should know.
I bet you that's where he is, but I am not going in there.
You don't have to go in there.
I'll do it.
But the wilderness must be explored. Oh, no way. Look at that. We already found Sasquatch's toilet. Lizards. There's one right here.
Everywhere.
Yeah, there's hundreds of lizards. That's why we got to keep our eyes open.
Jumping.
The problem is, though, I'm so entertaining that all these kids can do is literally follow my heels and look at me while I'm talking. I literally don't understand it. So I'm going to have to turn the camera off for a while and shut up and show these kids that nature exists all around them, that there's more to see than some funny Egyptian guy. Check out this beautiful little creek that comes through here, and it is almost crystal clear. I wonder why the water is that color. Somebody's going to have to tell me why it looks like it's iron rich, while I'm over here being iron deficient and slightly anemic. But there's going to be a lot of good stuff down there. We're going to check that out in just a second. Oh, I wonder what's over there. Looks like part of the campgrounds, maybe. And this dog is chasing us, trying to bite us or something. I don't know. He's hunting. He's hunting for stuff with his owner. He's not very good if all he can find is us, though. Oh, look, a nice little path that we can take maybe a little bit later. I'd like to get away from Cujo. Hey, let's keep going, guys. Come on. Before he chases us.
What is he doing? Taking a shower?
I don't know what they're doing, but he's following us now, so.
It's literally off leash.
I know, I see. There he goes. He turned around. He saw the death stare in my eyes.
Yeah, I wanted to go down that like little path.
Yeah, we will when they move. This is a public area, so we got to take our turn when we get to it. It's one of the facts of life. Remember what it said about this area having to be enjoyable for everybody? That's why we read the rules, right? So we know what to do. Not everybody cares or pays attention to the rules. What did you find, Mama? Found some Sasquatch turds? What is it?
It's on the sticks. What in the heck? Looks like peanuts.
You're going to have
See
to
it?
point it out.
Right here in front of you. What are
Oh.
those sticks?
Oh yeah, those look like. It's not a tumor. You know that?
look,
Do you know what
there's
that movie
not-
is?
They're all over the tree. Arnold.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 But Arnold in what?
Arnold Scissorhands.
Scissorhands.
There's a movie called Edward Scissorhands.
There is a movie called Edward Scissorhands. You found 2 passes, that's right. And this area looks super cool. This is like a nice clearing, and there's even a picnic table. That one looks like somebody's driveway. But let's go check out what we can see and find here. Nice, look, they got trash cans, and there's still trash all over the place. Oh, wow, good find, Evelyn.
That's a lot of ants.
That is, and we're going to be very cautious and careful. And you were standing literally right in it. That's why we got to watch where we step, right, guys? Things can be dangerous here. Check out these beautiful butterflies. Of course, I'm not going to get a good view of it. It was literally right in our faces just a second ago. And one flew over us while we were at the actual river. Beautiful monarch butterflies. I wonder if they're blooming right now. I know that's not the right term. They're coming out of their cocoons or their chrysalises, right, Jax?
Yeah.
You think they're coming out of their chrysalises right now because it's so nice and warm?
Yeah.
You're the one that knows about butterfly life cycles. Do you remember all the stuff you learned like last year?
Egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or chrysalis, and then butterfly.
Adult, yes, baby. What happened? Yeah, we washed off. There was an ant on your foot and we had to run. Evelyn, what'd you find? Look, right, that you're next to it. A hole in a tree, hole in the tree. What can we see in the hole in the tree?
Hey, there's
Hey, there's something in there.
What is it?
Back up, let me find it first.
Oh my god, I thought it was making noise.
What is that? I don't know what that is. A mushroom?
Yeah.
Maybe this is a Mario teleportal. Could you think? All right, go ahead, stick your head in there, whole thing. Whoa, it nearly bit you.
Nuh-uh.
All right. I think I see another path that we can take, and this will be fun. No, a big old grasshopper just flew from where Jackson was just standing. You guys see it? Look at that camouflage. That is nice. I think it's massive. It's like 3 inches big. Here, you have to look on the camera because they blend in really well. You see him right there?
No.
Look, he's right in the middle of the camera. Right there, yes. I know I can't keep it steady because I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. Check out that grasshopper. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So cool enough, it looks like all these trails lead to campsites. And I wonder what these green things are. I didn't even check at the last place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It literally leads right off of the... Oh, hey, Jackson, I found a yellow butterfly. Oh, I don't know what this is.
Maybe that's one of those tiger swallowtails.
Yeah, that could be a tiger swallowtail. But look at how giant these ring of fires are.
Yeah,
humongous. These benches are huge too. This is like enough seating for 12 people, but there's not much else in these areas. I wonder, why would they call these trails if all they do is lead to campsites?
I don't know.
That's kind of weird. When I think of trail, I think of like you go for a while and come out crocodile.
And I'm confused because everything is blocked off. Like, how are you gonna get?
Yeah, it says no vehicles back here, so I guess this might be tent camping
maybe
area
just
only.
tent?
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. Thank goodness nobody's back here, else we'd be in somebody's yard.
Yeah.
And the kids are all up in this beautiful tree. I love it. This would be a perfect photo opportunity.
Hey, Dad, I found some
What'd you find?
poop, scrambled eggs.
Some scrambled eggs, and you're leaning all over it? Mmm.
It's actually,
What do you think that is?
It's actually probably bird poop.
Probably bird poop. Why are you guys touching it then? I don't think it's bird poop. It's.
Look at me.
It looks like maybe some type of fungus, but it actually is really hard. So it might just be part of the tree itself. Very cool. Yeah, there's some more right there. Very cool find, guys. Oh, look, some more holes.
Yeah.
Look here. What do you got? Oh, a little hole. Is there anything in that little hole besides for your cute little finger?
Can I see? Look.
Of course you can. When you watch this video later on, make sure you subscribe. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This area right here could either be where hogs like to lay or where Bigfoot has been sleeping lately. It's right off the side of the trail. That makes sense because he's got a fire pit over there, some play area, swing around in them trees. Pretty neat. And I smell big feet. Check out this giant quahog. Go ahead, Jackson.
This giant shell. Look at it.
Just look at it. Very cool. There's lots of shells. This whole trail is made out of shells that have been pulverized and crushed. Look, there's another big one right there. What did you find? Some type of nut?
Yeah.
And it's not just me. Look, you guys are stepping. I keep telling you, watch where you put your feet. You'll find all kinds of things that are neat. Right? Just don't put it in your mouth because you cannot eat.
And look, another
Go
one.
ahead, try and dig. All right, DJ Jalid.
Another one.
Nice. They're all over the place, guys. What does that tell you, Jackson?
That there's a lot of shells here.
Very obvious. Very indeed. But what else does it tell you? Why would there be shells all over this trail?
Because there's some shells in Florida.
Yes. But what eats them?
Otters.
Yes, the otters. You think the otters are bringing these shells up here?
Eat them.
What else could it tell you?
Guys, maybe.
Maybe that this area used to be...
A beach?
Yes, this is part of the watershed, remember? This area could have at one point been underwater, right?
Yeah.
Do you see any other signs that could prove us right? What did you find? Another one! My kids have all turned into DJ Khaled. Shout out to my man. Good job. Dig it all up. We dig the whole day through. Yep, that's how you guys do it. That's how they showed us in archaeology school.
Keep digging.
Check it out, folks. Another sign that a Bigfoot has been here. Lost one of his cigarettes. As we all know, Bigfoots be smoking. Check this out, folks. More evidence of a squash. We've got some eggshells. He was having omelets. Beef jerky and omelets. That actually sounds like a pretty nutritious breakfast, if you ask me. And a cigarette to finish it all off. Check out eagle eye vision over here. Look at that camouflage. Absolutely insane. That one is massive. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, that thing was cool, right?
Can you try and get
I
it?
couldn't get it. He's too fast. He's smart. He knows that he needs to move. And look at that giant hole that I'll probably never be able to reach. And it looks like the tree is actually growing down into it, which means there's probably some cool nutrients that it needs down there.
There's one over there.
And if we looked on these, I think this is where you would find those green tree frogs. We're probably not going to find any because it is very dry and hot today. They're probably going to be closer to the water. That's what I would assume, them being amphibians. But of course, assuming makes an A out of both of us, right? Yes, so we never assume because they could be hiding in there. There could be plenty of them that were just walking right past. I think the family is about done with this trail. I would like to get down to that creek. I'm not trying to deal with Cujo, but we are probably going to get some bathing suits on. We're going to go find a nice cool watering hole. And these land people are going to become sea monkeys here in a little bit. All right, as we're heading out, I am reminded that this was supposed to be a Great Florida, there it is, bird trail, and the only birds we saw besides for that blue heron by the river were those vultures. So I wonder what we missed. Definitely weren't paying attention, I guess. All right, we came home. We were supposed to get ready to go to a splash pad or something like that, but we've been home for like 2.5 hours now. We had lunch and everybody just kind of lounged. It got really nice. Like, look how beautiful the sky is out there. But since I got hit with a bit of OCD yesterday, I didn't get the sewer hooked up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now while the family just plays around the other side. And it looks like it's gonna be a drier one today. I do gotta check the weather still, but I think from there to there and from there to there, it's definitely longer on that side. So hopefully the 2 tubes should reach it. Actually, yeah, let's show you guys that right now. Let's see if everything stayed. Double check that it didn't just randomly open up and go flying out while I was driving. There it is. Awesome. I love it. That is so cool. Boop. Alright, here's a problem you run into more often than not. This will usually be broken in one way, shape, or form. Unless they're brand new, you'll always find some damage on these. I swear, I don't know why. People run them over, or they're hard to see, or just carelessness, whatever it is. But as you can see, trying to thread this in is literally impossible. There's no way that's going to thread and catch and stay. And as you can see, it wibble wobbles and falls out. So something that has saved us from having poopy watery mess all over is these suction cup. Not necessarily suction cup. It's nice and tight in there. Gives you some good protection. And this pops right into there. And now it's not really going anywhere. So if you ever run into this issue, these are the things to buy. I can't remember what they're called, but I promise I'll link it down in the description and probably in the product tags as well. There you go. All right, so there's setup number 1 for black tank and gray tank 1. And as you can see for black and gray tank 2, I still don't have a second slunky to help the water flow down, because this is honestly on an upgrade. You can see it comes down and then goes up. I just haven't gotten around to it, but we're heading to Walmart soon, so maybe I'll pick up a second one. They're like 30 some bucks. Definitely a good idea to help you keep your flow going downhill. But 30 bucks, honestly, in my opinion, is a little much for what this has to offer. It's really cool. I love how these things work, and I definitely appreciate what they do, but I've got to find a cheaper alternative, maybe build something on my own. I love the people that have the PVC pipe that goes literally, but those are probably stationary. That's something that you can't take with you from spot to spot, unless you only have one tank and you can always eyeball it to where it's going to be fit perfectly. I think that would be a really cool alternative, to have a big PVC pipe that just goes straight to it. All right, and since I do have those hooked up, I'm going to go ahead and check the tanks just to see if they need to be drained or not. Let's take a peek-sees. Black 1, oh yeah, 2/3, but it was reading 2/3 before. 2/3 on black too. Uh-oh, gray 1 is definitely full, so let's go dump those grays for sure. Like always, I made another mistake. When we left our last campsite over in Thousand Trails, Orlando, you guys saw in the video, I don't know if anybody paid attention to, but when unhooking my water line from the water spigot, instead of taking my entire splitter, for some reason I unhooked the individual hoses that were hooked up to it, and I left my splitter there. We contacted a friend that was in the area, and she said she went and checked on it, but it was not there anymore, which means somebody saw that great thing that I had and snatched it immediately. So I cannot hook up my green hose that I used to pump water into the tanks until we go get another one of those, or something, a miracle happens, I find one somewhere. That would be great. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this black tank and see what happens. But first things first, I gotta pull this valve, double check. We've got a little bit of water leaking out of there. which is to be expected, I think. Maybe condensation. It's definitely not poop water, so we definitely know that black tank issue is still, in my opinion, fixed. Let's pull this. Take a peek at what happens. Oh yeah, that brown sludge. See, this is why the additional water going in, pumping in, helps a lot, because it helps to push all of that stuff out. But I won't subject you guys to that much longer. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing finished. A little bit of dumping, maybe just a little bit, and then I'll pull that gray tank, and we'll all get to experience my favorite part together. Here's a look at how I quickly threw things in here last night, and look at all the additional space I have. I actually have space to crawl in here, but check that out. I got that set power set way back in there, not taking up any room in the middle anymore. Got our wagon, got our emerald. I've got my work table in here now, which I didn't have that in here before. It was in the other bay. I've still got these empty bins. I don't know why I even have these in here. These should be probably tucked under the bed or something, or maybe used for storage in the kids' room. But I could have a lot more room in here if I just organize a little bit better. But of course I lost sunlight, so that's why the organization is the way it is. But I'll always get back to it sometime. I know I hyperfixated on it yesterday, and I might not think about it again. Or actually, I'm going to think about it all the time, but I might not actually get to it again for a long while because of just being a busy person all the time. But hopefully I'll get back to it ASAP. The more I tell you guys about it, the more I'm going to want to fix it. So that'll happen eventually. Just keep track with me and we'll see. All right, this black tank has had enough. I actually should have been doing the other one as well. There it is, there it is, there it is. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. And we've got good flow. Nothing's leaking out anywhere. It's always a problem you got to pay attention to as well. There's no leaks. Beautiful. So while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and get this one pulled as well. Let's start with the black tank on this side and see what happens. Oh yeah, they've got some rushing, flushing. Check it out where forces collide. Look at that. It's like split down the middle like that one sea. That's pretty cool. Or actually it's where the two seas meet. The water doesn't mix, but there's like a distinct line. That's pretty cool. That's something I love to see. Both tanks are still open and nothing is flowing out. It is absolutely wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and close this black and open the gray and flush away. We're gonna go check on the black 2 sensor to see if it's reading empty or if there's some smearing that I need to wash off. And if that's the case, I'm gonna have to get a new splitter. Which I should probably mention right now, this is the reason I have the riser on. I love watching the water. I know, I'm so weird. Sorry, the rinser. This is called a rinser. That's the reason I have the rinser on. Because we don't even use it. Our piping, the way it is, you can see it goes straight up. I think these are only beneficial for RVs that have straight into their black tanks or gray tanks. Ours does not, so the water only makes it to this elbow, maybe goes up, but then it comes right back down. Same with the other one. The other one has a 4-foot.
What are you doing?
I'm flushing the tanks. What are you doing? You're being naughty. You're being so naughty. Running around, hiding things you're not supposed to hide.
Yes?
Yes, I know. I can tell. Your hands are behind your back. I know exactly what that means. Like, can I see them? Oh, I see it. Oh, are you destroying Sissy's chapstick? Oh, don't do that. Oh, that's sisters for you. But anyways, the rinser on that one has to go up 4 feet, and there's no way it's making it up there. The water, it builds up a little bit, and then it comes rushing down while you're still trying to flush water into there. So that does not work. But this gray tank is emptying pretty quick. All right, let's check these sensors. Black 1 is still saying 2/3, even though we saw that nothing was coming out, so there's definitely some smearing there. Black 1 is at 1/3, so we've got some smearing there, but I've got gray 1 and gray 2 at empty, so that's awesome. So I definitely need to get something to rinse the sides of the tanks out. Oh no, I'm scaring away all the heifers. Oh, I scared them all away. Normally I'm the one that brings them in. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Look at that one. That one's a tough one. Oh my gosh, they do moo. You ever heard a cow moo?
No, not in real life.
I don't think I have either. That was one of the first times. Listen to that.
That's a real one.
Those are real moos.
Wow. They were so close.
I know, they were right here and I spooked them.
I was nervous to go any closer.
There's Barbados wire here, so be careful. Don't touch the Barbados wire. Uh-oh, I heard a yip yip. What does the cow say? This is so cool. This is literally right off of the RV park.
I heard them trotting, and then I saw them, and I was like, what are they coming over?
They're chugging along.
Yeah, I don't know why they came over to this one little corner.
Because nobody's been here yet.
There's
or maybe
nothing
something
over
spooked them from over there.
Yeah.
Look at all the little ones.
I know.
They're
all the
so
little
cute.
ones. That must be their mom. Look, they're all following that one.
Well, I think cows, they have like, everybody's the mom, you know what I mean? Like they all take care of, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure there's somebody in here who's a cowgirl or cowboy and can tell us more accurately how cows move in herds.
That is so awesome.
That's so cute. We could do this every morning.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go get a cup of coffee and get some fresh dairy. It only makes sense why all those cows went running as I stomped towards them, is because they sensed the alpha dog coming. The top wolf was headed towards their direction. They don't know any better but to split. So that's honestly a safety thing that they do. It makes sure that they stay alive. That's all it does, because they know I like that beef. Y'all hear that sound? It is almost 6 p.m. and the honey and I are having our second cup of coffee for the day. These kids have worn us out. I like mine black. She's got some cinnamon protein stuff in there.
Yeah,
trying it out.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, they use just like the coffee one, but I thought, let's try the cinnamon roll because
How's it going so far?
It's so weird. It literally doesn't taste like anything.
That's awesome. I
Other
might
than
try
coffee,
some, but
yeah.
I'm gonna just drink mine straight up black.
Literally tastes.
Oh man, we just got here. Oh, that coffee went right through me. All right. Oh no, let me in. Oh no, let me in. Oh no. All right, thank goodness I just exchanged my services right here for a chance to use the bathroom inside. Thank goodness the man was still here, because that was about to be terrible. That coffee went right through me. But that just shows you when you need something and you pray for it, the man upstairs answers your prayer. So that worked out pretty good. Now we get to play with the kids here. I'm actually gonna bust the drone out and see if I can fly it around without killing anybody today and try to catch this BEAU to full sunset. There's those wretched bathrooms. All right, this park is actually pretty cute. Look, it's fenced in all the way because it is right off the side of a road, and Jackson has something he wants to show us. Oh, we're going around. There's Yazzie. I hear Yazzie coming.
Right here is frog.
Oh yeah, you guys found some dead animals and some definite frog eggs. Wow, how nasty. How did they get in there?
I have no idea.
Wow, that was cool. But I gotta get the drone out so we can check this area out. Plus I need to check my drone, and I'd love to catch that sunset. And check this big old fire pit out. I think that's what this is, right? I don't know. Oh, there's lizards. I see lizards. Right there. Yep, right there.
Where?
Oh, right where you're standing, on the inside.
Oh.
All right, so here's my drone once again, the Bwine F7. I know I haven't busted out in a while, but check it out. Last time I flew it, or tried to fly it at one of the springs, it went haywire on me, and oh, see how it touches? That's no good. So I'm probably gonna have to replace this propeller. You can see it got really messed up. It's the only one that got messed up, which is surprising because it hit that palm tree pretty hard. But let's see, did I just put it back into place? Oh no, it rubs right there. Yeah, let's just change it out. Better safe than sorry, because I do want to get this thing operational again so we can start filming with it. Oh, that one hits too. Oh, maybe because it's closed. Let's see what happens when I open it. Oh, you know what? That is much better, I think. Let's double check with the other side, which is still fully operational. There is a lot going on in this area. All right, be right back. All right, there we go. Now that I got both my hands free, that one looks fine. This one looks fine, I think. That one's definitely fine. That one's definitely fine. I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. Hopefully I don't hurt anybody or break this thing. This is a pretty big open area. I've been looking for a big open area to try this out, and I would like to go to like a giant field, like a football field or something, but I think this is the best we're gonna do, so let's see what happens. All right, so I got it attached to the controller here, and it's just starting up, so I've actually got to switch to the app, so I'm gonna have to do that real quick, but things are looking okay so far. It's looking for the connection, and still connecting. It's Still waiting for that connection. Got full battery, that's good. Got 96% on the controller itself. There we go, connected. Okay, so that's a good sign. All right, so now let's switch over to actually putting it on the Bwine drone app. As you can see, I'm on the Bwine drone app here. This is a screen recording, and it's saying it's failed to get video transmission. So I'm gonna check why. I'm hooked up to the Bwine app right here, the internet, sorry. So I don't know why we're having issues. I can't click on it or do anything else. But we're gonna confirm, we're gonna give it a few seconds, see if we can't get video transmission to come through. I think maybe that's what the issue is. It's been having connectivity issues. And I can see the drone is on the ground. It's actually flashing green already, which means it's ready to go. But still no connection. I don't know what is going on with it. It doesn't even seem like the app is connecting to the actual controller itself either. That's why the two at the top corner that looks like a little controller is red, and the drone little thing is red, and the signal is red, which makes no sense. I probably need to contact Bwine to see if there's something they can do for me. So what I went ahead and did was disconnect. Sorry it's sideways, but I'm going to reconnect to it and see if that makes things any better. Alright, checking the quality of your internet. Internet may not be available, that's okay. Allow switch. Internet not available. Are we connected? Click it again. I don't know what has been happening, but this is getting so strange. Alright, I'm going to connect only this time and see what happens. Alright, so it's connected without internet, but I am still connected, so let's get back to the app. Taking its sweet old time. All right, finally, there it goes, it connected, and as you can see, it's telling me that I've got to make sure that it's at the right calibration. So I'm gonna pick it up. There's one. There's two. All right, it should be fully calibrated now. Got no SD card, which I don't know why. I thought I put the SD card back in there. I don't know where it could be. All right, there we go. I found the SD card. It was actually sitting in the bag that it comes with, but the camera's not adjusting. I don't know why. Hopefully that'll change as soon as I get it in the air. Let's see if I can get it into the air. Oh, I need to recalibrate again. What the heck? All right, just recalibrated, but the camera is still not sitting properly. Oh, it wants me to calibrate it again? What is happening? I'm so nervous to take off with this thing. Alright, so since the actual controls are not working on the controller, I'm going to use the on-screen ones. See if I can get the motors to start. Alright, they started. Probably should be extra careful taking off. Alright, let's see. Take off. There we go, but there's no camera because it's facing up. Alright, but it looks like it actually is flying properly. It's just the camera is not wanting to function properly. See if I can actually get it to move. Nope. I'm gonna pause it and bring it back down and see if there's something else I could try. Okay, after shutting it off and turning it back on, you can clearly see I'm on screen. There we go. So we're gonna take this thing off. Please, Lord, let this work. So anyways, we're home now, and that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free. And if you do so, don't forget to turn on all notifications. That way you are notified the instant we upload a new video, which is usually around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss an episode. I don't want to miss making an episode for you to not miss. So please don't make yourself miss an episode that I didn't miss making. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.